Welcome everybody to the Cockney Reds live. Here today is Fudge hosting, and I'm about to go in and give you a preview of the game against game on the weekend. It was on Sunday, yeah, against Palace away that we won 2-1. And we also have a little bit of a preview of the West Ham game. I'm going to get straight into it. We may be joined by a couple of people on the way, but unfortunately, Cockney Reds been hit with a bug, so a few people couldn't make it, unfortunately. Anyway, we don't miss out. We still go straight in. So 2-1. If you saw the prediction video, you know that's what I called. I told these man not to. There was too many people that were doubting Manchester United. And I tried telling them that we're going to come back and we're going to rise. Do you know what it is? I've noticed it now. I've clocked it. Anytime we lose a game, people start fearing the worst. They think that we're going to be going down into like mid-table or relegation scraps and all of this. But I'm telling these people, yeah, that's not how it's going down anymore. We are not that Manchester United anymore. So I know we're not quite ready to go in there and start winning titles week in, week out. I mean, year in, year out. We're not ready quite yet for the title charge. Not quite yet. It's coming soon, but we're not quite there yet. And what that means is that there's going to be some inconsistencies. But inconsistencies doesn't mean that we're now going to flop the whole season. So just because there was that little blip against an Everton team that managed to fluke their way to a 1-0 win, yeah, does not mean that we wouldn't go to Selhurst Park and show them who's boss. And that's exactly what we did. First half, I actually thought we started really well. And do you know what I clocked it as well, is that when we start well, you win the game. And when we don't, we don't. So that's something that we need to try and fix up, because we should be able to recover from a bad start to the game. Everton, we started terribly, lost the game. Crystal Palace, we actually started well. No, contrary to popular belief, yeah, the game started well. We started strong. First 10 minutes. I'm not saying we played amazing football, but we was on the front foot. Casemiro had a chance. Should have probably scored with that header. Also, there was just that. I think Mbumo caught like a little toe to it potentially, and then Casemiro almost got there. And he had Dean Henderson just cheering to the crowd like he was some bad man or something. Like it was going on like the game had been won after like 60 seconds when he just picked up. I guess it was a loose end, and there was he made the save, I suppose. So, but Casemiro kicked straight at him. Didn't really have much room to maneuver, and I thought we started well. We did peter out a bit. I will give you that for the people that were saying that the first half was terrible. We did peter out a bit, and it did become a bit of a mid-game first half-wise. So they grew into it a bit. Wharton got a bit more on the ball, and Euro, I actually thought he started well as well. There was a couple of blocks that he put in there. Luke Shaw, all game he played well, and there was that. I mean, that was second half anyway when he put that block in, that challenge against Nketiah. But I thought first half started well. And then there was like a 15-minute spell, maybe 20-minute spell, where the game just went a bit even-stevens. No one was really doing anything. A bit of a mediocre game in terms of the quality that we were seeing. Ball was being given away or being moved off the ball, not quite getting that final pass right. And that's kind of how it went down. And then they go and score that goal. I feel sorry for Euro. I'll see that I think he removed his Instagram profile picture. I'm not sure why I did that, because everyone loves Euro, man. I don't think there's any beef on Euro. I mean, if there is, you're always going to get internet trolls. Do you know what I mean? I think Man United players, at least, they need to know internet trolls will be there and they're here to stay. So they need to kind of come to terms with the fact that they are going to get trolled from time to time. But overall, of all the United players and signings that I've seen, Lenny Euro has had pretty much backing from everyone I've seen. So I feel like he needs to, I don't want to say man up, but like I can't think of another better way of saying it. But everyone, all United players, they need to realise that stick up. They need to take a leaf out of Harry Maguire's book. Harry Maguire was the guy who was getting all sorts of abuse, yeah, and he rose from it. He rose from it, leaping like a salmon, getting those headers in. So I'm telling you now, that's what I'm saying, is that Lenny or anyone else that starts getting some stick from online trolls, or not even trolls, just people that are angry after a game, reacting in their emotions, they can say all sorts of stuff. overall, though, Lenny has got a lot of love. And like I said, I thought he started the game well, but it did peter out a bit, and culminating in that, I don't even know what he was doing. I mean, people will say he slipped, which he kind of did, but I don't even know how he managed to get into that position where he's slipping and knocking him over. It was terrible. So, a lot of love, especially for Northern Cockney Reds. A lot of love for Lenny Euro. Played all right in that game. But yeah, I think he maybe that got into his head after that trip. And then the penalty itself. I mean, I don't know why the rules say that if you score a penalty, you get to take it again if you kick it on your own foot. I think they should be your own fault. You kicked it twice. Give us a free kick. Give us the ball, and we go and play at the other end. But so I was surprised by that. But I guess we didn't get away with it. They scored a penalty. Good penalties. I mean, the first one, obviously, it's tricky as well. When you're a goalkeeper, you go the wrong way, and then you're thinking, is the striker going to go the same way? It's a bit of ching chang wada or whatever. It's a bit, do you know what I mean? It's a bit difficult to tell from that point of view. So, but other than that, the men didn't put a foot wrong, and we stepped up in that second half. We barely conceded any chances in that second half. We were completely bossed it. And I know the goals themselves were moments of magic, really. Man like Zirkzee, the way that he scored that goal, oh my days. I don't know, no one in that ground, no one. I don't even think any United fan would have believed that was going to go in after the way he just controlled that ball, turned it on his left foot, banged it, outside boot, into the bottom corner. Oh my, I've watched that goal at least 50 times on replay. I'm telling you, that was a bad man goal, and well deserved. I liked it because when I saw that Cunha was out for this game, I put in my group chat, I said, Zirkzee, watch, man, he's going to step up. That's exactly what he did. Because, okay, he was poor against Everton, yeah, but it was his first game, his first start in a real long time. And I know he hasn't scored any goals or anything like that, and he hasn't been, maybe his confidence levels weren't too good, but you can tell he's a baller, man. I do still rate him. I still like him. Maybe because he's a striker, he needs to score goals. But if you manage to get him and get all the other players around him, like a Cunha and an Abumo, maybe running off of him, then I don't know. I feel like there should still be a place in the squad for someone like a Joshua Zirkzee. But it's a shame that we're not in Europe, because if we were, he would be able to get more games, show a bit more of his quality and get a bit more up to speed. But I mean, he didn't have the best of games or anything like that. But once you score that goal, legends made. And I think he's got himself a chant. After that. He's earned himself that. So we'll give him that. And the other guy that deserves his flowers, Mason Mount. What a finish from Mason Mount. And I love the way that he seemed to not quite be sure about the free kick as well. Like Bruno just gave him a little, do you know what I mean? And then, Mount, top quality finish. Bottom corners. And I feel like, it was brilliant goal. And then second half, I'm not saying we played amazing football or anything like that, but we did exactly what we needed to do to close out the game. It was good to see Martinez back on the pitch. Love that guy. Good to see him. Luke Shaw, I think might be one of the reasons why Luke Shaw stepped up, Anytime he gets some sort of level of competition, he always goes up a level, So, he's got to wash out, I suppose, with Martinez back. And I guess that must be one of the reasons why Delo, he also stepped up. I thought it was his best game in a long while. In a long time, he played some good attacking football. He was getting into positions. No, it wasn't him for the free kick, was it? It might have been, actually. But yeah, he was getting into good positions. And do you know what? I know people get onto Delo as well because he hasn't had the best of seasons, and people might not. I mean, the fact that he's still here, he's like a cat with 9 lives. The amount of times that people have been like, get rid. And maybe people might still be saying that. But one thing that you can't deny about him, he's got Manchester United on his heart. Through and through, he is Mr. Manchester United. And I love that about him. The fact that I think he might even be one of the leadership class or whatever. But he's one of them people that he's one of them people I reckon that I would say, sorry about that. Yeah, he's one of them that I would say if he leaves the club or when he leaves the club, that lot of love for him. I've got no beef with him. I can't fault him, man. I feel like he's that guy that puts his all. He does give his everything. He might not be the levels or some of the best wing backs or fullbacks in the world or anything like that. But I don't know. He does his thing. He always keeps consistently trying. So yeah, Delo, give him his flowers. But again, what's going to happen on that left-hand side? Will Dorgu come back in? Will you see man like you got Luke Shaw? Will he now start to come over to the left? Martinez is only going to get eased back slowly because we can't. He breaks down too easy, and I feel like if he does have another moment where he breaks down, maybe even in the summer, we might just need to just cut our losses, because as much as I love the guy, Martinez is a baller and will be great in the system. I think every season that he's been here, he's had some sort of long-term injury, and if he can overcome those injuries, amazing. Keep him like he could be cult hero and all the rest of it. But I have my doubts, so we'll see. We'll see on that one. Who else deserves a mention from that game? And Bumo didn't have the best of his games. Ahmad played quite well, I thought, but it was all right. Casemiro is just class. I love him. He's a top quality baller. And Delit does his thing, doesn't he? I think he got skinned by Mateo once. But after that, had him in his back pocket for the rest of the game. So, yeah, all in all, I would say that it was a well-deserved 3 points. And, pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with how things have gone. Pretty happy with where things are. And now we've got a really important game coming up tomorrow against West Ham. So, West Ham are that team that we need to just trying to invite a guest, actually. Oh, my days. I think I joined the wrong stream link. All right, let me sort this out because this is actually my own fault that other people have been able to join. I've gone on the wrong one. So, bear with. But, tell me about what your thoughts were about the Crystal Palace game. Let me know, and I will... let me know what you think about the West Ham game, about the Crystal Palace game. Who did you think was man of the match? I don't know who actually got given man of the match in the end. But I thought, overall it was a well-deserved win, and can't complain that at all. So I'm hoping now that we'll be able to get to see. So if you bear with me for 2 seconds, I just need to try and locate this code so I can send it to the boys to join. Oh, if I need to go and send it to the wrong email address as well. Bit of a shambles, but bear with. Okay. 2-1. Oh, did anything else happen of note? Lamens, I guess Lamens is just Mr. Calm and Comfortable. He's only got that one blip on his record so far. So, yes, let me send the right link across over to the Mandems. Okay. All right. Don't need to sign up, mate. Okay, we might be joined by a special guest today as well, actually. So hold. I haven't actually done a shower, and if you've gone so far, listen to my waffling on. Thank you so much. Give us a like and hit that subscribe button. Cheeky little subscribe, why don't you? It's Christmas, isn't it? So give us a little gift of a subscription. You know what I'm saying? All right, now West Ham. West Ham is that game, yeah? We are the Cockney Reds. So West Ham is that game. They're like, not like an Arsenal, but they are like, most West Ham fans, let me be real. Actually, most West Ham fans I know are humble. Like, I know there's some out there that aren't, but being humble enough in terms of I don't hear them coming up to me and talking nonsense too much. But there's this one West Ham fan. There's this one West Ham fan who just always has got something to say, yeah? And I think he might be joining us. He's the loudest West Ham fan that I know. And he might come on for a little guest appearance. He's been begging for it for a while, but he might come on and join us and give his thoughts about where things stand. But where I'm looking at it is that we should wipe the floor of them. We really should. I was so confident I put in Boomer as my FPL captain. Yeah, Haaland's gone and done a madness, but I'm still quite confident that Boomer can outscore him with a hat trick tomorrow. So, provided that he's not injured, because I heard Amarim's press conference and he did say that there were a couple of people that might be a doubt for this game. But overall, if Mbumo starts, he's banging goals. I don't even know who they play on their left. But I think they're basically in the relegation zone, pretty much. They're in the relegation zone. Yeah. But anyway, enough of me waffling on my own. How about let us bring us some of the Cockney Reds to come and join me on stage, Mr. PT. Oh, maybe some technical issues. What does that mean? Hopefully you've been able to hear me and I haven't been waffling off in silence here. Waiting. Is that my in there? No way. What is going on here? All right. Oh yeah, Mr. PT. I can see him now. Come to the stage, Mr. PT.
Listen, you said it doesn't change. You said the thing don't change, but it changed.
I can hear you now then. I have been chatting.
You said the link don't change, and yet this week's a different link.
I have no idea what I did, but I managed to get a different link. So apologies for the people. I've been accusing the Cockney Reds of joining and being off sick, but yeah, if I don't send the right link, you're not going to be able to join. So Palace game. I've just done a little review of that game, but I mean, what were your thoughts as I try and sort out my laptop?
It's a tough game. It always feels like we're getting away with it a little bit.
Do you think so?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's a good win. Beating Palace away is a tough ask, right? They was unbeaten for quite a while. But it always feels like we get there through moments rather than for playing well.
I hear what you're saying. But yeah, because I mean, both of them were set pieces at the end of the day. We didn't create loads from open play.
Yeah, but I think having Cunha out and to some degree Sesko as well, because I feel like his link up was just getting there.
Yeah,
is winning the flicks and holding the ball up and bringing people into play. He was just getting to that stage and then he gets injured. So it's tough for Zirkzee as well because obviously he's going to be rusty, right? He ain't played for so long.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Everton game, I know people were giving him all sorts. But yeah, I felt like he definitely like, I thought, yeah, he did first starting how long? So you got to give him a chance to get back into it. And I don't think it wasn't like he had the best of games, but what a goal, man.
Yeah. It was a good goal because even when it went in, I sort of sat there for a couple of seconds thinking, is that in? And then I realised it was in because I just didn't think you could score from that angle. So
yeah, and the way he did as well, I thought it would have like gone through his leg or something. It was left foot outside the boot into the bottom right hand corner.
Into the far corner, yeah.
Yeah, so
it was a great goal, and it was 2 bits of brilliance from Bruno yet again.
Yeah. Bruno with the free kick, Bruno with the. My God, did you see he overtook Paul's goals?
For assists. Yeah.
Crazy. But we'll come back. We'll come back onto it. But first of all, we do have a guest. Now, do you know when I was talking about West Ham fans? Do you know, like sometimes they're like they can be like an Arsenal. Do you know, especially as a Cockney Red, like they can be a little bit like Arsenal where they talk so much. But I was saying most of the West Ham fans I know, they don't really talk too much. But there's this one guy, that Del Musgrave. He just always talks up like. Anyway, let me see if he's got something to say for himself. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Del. What are you saying, bro?
What are you saying? I'm all good, mate. Thanks for having me. Ready to talk turkey. What's happening, Paul?
Ready to talk turkey, mate?
Yeah.
Are you not a little bit nervous about the fact that you could go into the relegation zone given how results are going today?
I mean, for me, as long as we stay up this season, that's the goal for me, really. But like, I don't know, with Man United as well, it's so up and down. You don't know whether they're gonna show up or not, really. The same with West Ham. So I
the
actually
same as West Ham.
Yeah, I actually couldn't tell. Let's have it right.
Let me leave and join. I can't hear him.
Man United are probably the pound for pound worst team in the Premier League.
What do you mean? The pound? Do you know where we are in the league? Yeah.
What is going on with this audio? I can't hear you.
You can't hear me either. It must be me. All right. Well, I don't know what's going on there. I'm hoping that everyone else can hear me. Maskell, can you hear me? History's being made. Oh, I bet it's me. Okay, well, I've just tried to add PT. I can't see him. But having a little bit of technical issues. I think it's my sound, you know. Let us see where it's going down. I can hear the pair of you. See? It's definitely not me, but let me do something here anyway. Let me do something here. PT, can you see yourself? All right. PT is loading. I'm in the chat. Oh, yeah. There you are. Can you hear me?
Yep. Loud and clear.
Lovely. You're in. And Dale, you hear me?
Sorry, I think that was me. I was upstairs in my room and the Wi-Fi is terrible up there. So this might be a bit better. This will be better.
Sounds good. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. Yeah. So we was talking about who the worst team pound for pound is, and you were somehow saying that it wasn't West Ham and it was actually Manchester United. How are you working that
Of course,
one
it's
out?
not us. Of course, it's not
What do
us.
you mean? Of
It's
course,
you.
it's not you. Have you seen?
You.
Have you seen the team, the players that you bought over the past? I don't know how long.
Have you
Like
seen the players that you
Fulcrook?
bought? Have you seen the
Fulcrook?
players that you bought?
Okay, yeah. So we bought Cunha. Is he a good signing or bad signing?
That's one good signing. All right. Yeah.
And Bumo, good signing or bad signing?
What so far?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
been all right. It's probably been your
Yeah,
best
yeah.
signing.
Lemens, good signing, bad signing.
Who's that? Who's that?
A goalkeeper.
He
A goalkeeper.
He didn't even start at the start of the season. He's only
Yeah,
just
but he's
come
been
into the
decent,
team.
right? And then you got Sesko.
What's he done?
He's been all right.
What's he done?
He's been all right. Now let's go to you, yeah? Who have you got? You've got man like Fulcrook. You're going into your reserves to try and like into your youth academy to try and find people to save your season. Like you're going, oh, pots. That's all I'm seeing there, yeah. Like yous are definitely, without a doubt, the pound for pound worst team. At the start of the season, you're talking about how you're going to push into Europe. Now I'm hearing you saying, oh yeah, let's just finish above relegation. Like, come on, let's be having it right here.
When I say pound for pound, I'm talking about in terms of like the amount of money you spent in the last 10 years. Do you know how much you spent in the last 10 years?
Wait, if you're going back, you're going too far back. What do you think, PT? Do you feel like, I mean, if we're talking about the grand scheme of things, yeah, obviously Manchester United are one of the greatest clubs of all time, and we're not where we need to be. So in that sense, yeah. And if you look at West Ham, you are a small club, so you're doing just about where you should be doing anyway. So
Exactly.
in that sense, fair dues. I get what you're saying from that point of view. But in talking about where our did you even finish above us last season? I can't remember.
They did.
The fact that you're saying, hold on, just listen to yourself. You're saying, did you even finish above us last season? We should be nowhere near you.
Yeah, but you had to have you can't still be harping on to the Fergie days, yeah? That's those times have been and gone.
I'm not.
So
Fergie was well and gone before. How long's Fergie been gone now? Maybe what? 15 years, maybe?
12 years.
12 years. In the last 10 years, all right, in the last 10 years, from 10 years ago until now, okay?
Yeah.
You guys are the pound for pound worst team in the league.
Those 10 years, yeah, would be the greatest 10 years of West Ham's whole entire 100-year history. Do not get it twisted. Do you know what we've won? Like, don't come to me and start talking to me about these last 10 years. You would dream of the times of winning Europa Leagues, FA Cups, League Cups. Come off it, mate.
It's just got
Champions League.
From where you was, it's got progressively worse.
Yeah,
up
I'll
until
give you
this
that.
point.
I'll
to
give
the
you that.
point of you had one job. Was it last season? You had one job against Tottenham. One job. One job.
Yeah, we hear that. We hear that. We did bowl that. We did flop that. But let's get back to where we are because we're going all back into history and all the rest of it.
Go on.
We got a game tomorrow to talk about, yeah? So tomorrow, how are you feeling, first of all, about West Ham's season so far? I mean, you're on your second manager so far. You sacked Parr. I'm a bit gutted that we don't have Parr that we're playing against, to be honest, because we know how terrible Parr is. But Nuno, I mean, how's he started for you? Are you confident in him?
I'm a bit indifferent at the moment because I was warned before he joined West Ham because he's very, very pragmatic and very, very defensive, like super defensive. I think like the last few games, we finished the game with like 9 defenders on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? So it's, but if I'm looking at since he's been there and some of the performances that we've had, when Freddie Potts absolutely took the boys to school,
Newcastle.
Tonali, took them boys to school.
That's true.
I mean,
Newcastle
that,
got pop of it to part.
Yeah, that was an unbelievable performance, and that's probably the best performance I've seen West Ham for a good while. As well as who else did we beat? We beat someone else, and we had another good performance there. And even not losing the game against Bournemouth, even though we got absolutely destroyed in the second half, we still managed to hold on. I feel like under Potter, we would have capitulated. Now, the game on the weekend, Liverpool, people saying, you should beat them in a bad bit of form, this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, they're Liverpool. They don't need to be at their best to beat us. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I could feel like, Man United, you're not where Liverpool are. I will class you as a mid-table team, to be honest. And seriously, I will class you as a mid-table team, and we could beat you. We could.
All right. But like, PT, how confident are you going up against West Ham?
I'm not fully confident. I can't lie. Only because the way we play at the minute, I'm not confident going into any game. And West Ham, one of them teams that they pull out results when you don't expect them to. So if we go into this game expecting a win, I think that could be our downfall. We need to go into every game and work our hardest. That's how we'll get wins. Not going into games thinking we're Man United, we're better than West Ham.
Do you know what? I agree with you in terms of a player's perspective and a manager's perspective. But as a fan, we are going to wipe the floor of West Ham. It's going to be 4-5-0. And that's how it is. I've got Mbeumo as my captain. He's scoring a hat-trick. Like, there's no one in that West Ham team that I fear. You got Paqueta. What's he even doing? Like, does he put another bet on him? Like, did he want a weekend off? Or what was it?
I'll tell you someone who you should fear, and he's got an outside chance of going to the World Cup. It's Callum Wilson. I'm telling you.
Callum Wilson. He's not a bad player. He's not a bad player.
No, he's better than anyone you've got.
No, he's not. There's not a single West Ham player that makes our starting 11.
Mate, if we go player for player right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
More West Ham players that get in the squad than your team.
Who's that goalkeeper that you signed, by the way?
He doesn't start for us.
Oh, he doesn't start.
Areola's in number
pound
one.
for pound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Areola's number one.
Lemens we're going to put in goal.
No, you're not. I don't even know who this geezer is.
He's lost one game in his entire career. So right now, there's no way I'm putting Areola in goal. That's just not going to happen.
Where's Lemens from?
Lemens is from he's Belgian. He's Belgian.
Belgian. Is he in the Belgian squad? Does he play?
He
for
played
them?
in the last game.
Does he start for them? I mean,
he played in the last game. They got Courtois, a bad man like Courtois, and who played in the last game? Lemens. That shows you how high the quality is there. So Lemens.
All right, go on. Have Lemens.
Okay. In the three at the centre back, we've got Euro, De Ligt, and Shaw. None of your centre backs are getting in there.
Euro, De Ligt, and Shaw. No.
Yeah, there's none of your centre backs.
No.
For who?
The only one I'd have is De Ligt.
No way. Who are you putting in there from West Ham?
No.
Who are you putting in there from West Ham for a start?
I'd have Todibo. I'd have Mavropanos in there over them. Like 100%. 100%.
I know you're waffling now. You know that you're trying it now. There's no way that you'll put any of them guys.
I'm not trying it.
There is no way.
I'm not trying it. I'm not trying it at all.
Okay.
I'm not trying it.
All right, left.
Who's your wing? Do you play wing backs?
Yeah, we play Ahmed on the right wing back. There's no one that's coming in from West Ham there. Okay.
Over Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka doesn't even start.
Yes, he does. Of course he does.
Does he? He was benched for a long time. I saw.
Yeah, he was benched for like 3 or 4 games.
He's getting benched for like Antonio Peters or something, or whatever his name is. Walker Peters.
Oh, Walker Peters. Stop it. Stop trying it.
Yeah, he was getting benched for him. Okay, so you got him at right wing back, Ahmed. Okay, left wing back.
Who have you got? Dorgu? No.
We've got either Dorgu or Delo, or we've got Shaw, or we've got Martinez. Okay, who you got?
El Hadj Malik Juf. Get him in there right now.
That's the only player I will consider putting in there, yeah?
No, we've got 3 players in there.
Fair enough. I'll put him in there. Left wing, Diouf.
Go on, who's your midfield?
Casemiro and Bruno.
No. What? Casemiro plays as a 6? Hold on. Casemiro, do you play a 6?
We play 2 in midfield, yeah. Casemiro and Bruno.
Do you play a 6, though? Someone in front of the back 3, the back 5?
That would be Casemiro, yeah.
He's all right. I'll give you Casemiro. I can't even argue for any Fox. I can't even argue for any Fox.
And then Bruno, yeah.
No.
Bruno Fernandes. I'm talking about.
Not over. No.
Not over who? Great. Tell me who you can. Tell me who.
I feel like it's time, Man United. I don't know, Paul. I don't know how you feel about Bruno, but whenever I watch Bruno, like, all right, he does deliver, and he does score goals, and he is the decision maker. But it's more often than not, he sort of makes it about him. I see when you guys are defending, and like defending as a shape, and he's just fucking rushing out for no reason, and all over your shapes, all over, and no one's calling him out on it at all. I think he's a hindrance to your squad.
I hear where you're coming from in terms of his positional discipline at times, but at the same time, there is no single West Ham player in the past 20 years that I'll take over Bruno Fernandes. So let's not try it here, yeah? Bruno Fernandes goes into the team.
Better than Bruno Fernandes. Let's not do
My man doesn't even want to even play football
Lucas
anymore.
Paqueta
it was like, let me just take the weekend
Bruno
off.
Fernandes.
It was like, I'm not going to Old Trafford and I'm playing football over there. Let me get myself sent off because I fear Old Trafford. That's what he was saying. He's like, I don't want to play against Bruno Fernandes. So he's not playing anyway. So we can't say playing him tomorrow anyway.
No, I thought we were just going through our best 11. But if he's not playing, yeah, you can have that. Go on, who's your front three?
Front three, we've got on the left, we've got Cunha. On the right, we've got Mbumo. And up front, we've got Sesko.
On the right, we got Bowen. Yeah. Up top, we got Wilson. So we're taking two of them already. Yeah.
Bowen, I would argue at centre forward potentially.
No. Bowen's no good as a centre forward. It's Callum Wilson.
Have I told any lies here?
I like Bowen. I think Bowen's good. I don't think he's better than Mbumo. I don't think he's better than Mbumo. But I do rate Bowen. I think he's a really good player.
I rate Bowen as well. But let's be honest, he's no Mbumo.
Even just this season, going on goals scored and stuff.
That's it. That is it. That is where things are. But before we continue with our United discussion, West Ham, what do you think the poor score prediction is then for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I think we're going to do it. Do you know what? I just think United are just not going to turn up. I just think it's going to be one of them ones when United don't turn up, and we might just do a 2-0 West Ham. Tommy Soucek, lovely. Tommy Soucek, come and bully your defence.
Yes, the only thing that surprises me, Dal, with that prediction, is you've watched your team over the last 3-4 weeks, and you've seen just terrible performances. I've got a whole family who support West Ham, so I watch most of West Ham's games. I wouldn't be going into any game confident with the way you play. The way you play is you create 1 chance, 2 chances a game tops. So that's
a fair point. If we were playing a Man City or Chelsea or one of the top teams, we're playing you. Like, we don't know which team's going to turn up.
Do you know what it is? You want to come onto this channel and talk with chest. I get it, yeah. But you know what? We've had a Liverpool fan that's come on here. We've had a Chelsea fan that's come in here. Both got humbled. Every single time they do it, you come onto this channel, you talk your team up, and you get humbled, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So
you can get humbled, but it amounts to nothing really. I think wins in the season, you've humbled them, but what have you done at the end of the season? You still finish that. Where did you finish last season?
Wait, we're talking about this season. Forget about last season. That's done.
When the fans, where are you in the league?
About 6th or something. Maybe I don't know where we are now, but we're gonna. Yeah, we'll by the end of the season, we're going to be top 6. You're going to be bottom 6. Let's be real.
As long as we're in the league.
Fair dudes. But when you get humbled, do you want to come back on for the preview to give your 2 minutes? For the review of the game.
Listen, if we win, you better have me back on here.
We'll bring you back for the review, man. Like we'll do it. We'll bring you back for the review.
I'm gonna finish you, Fudge. But yeah,
nice one. I know you got to shoot off as well. So
thanks for having me, fellas. Listen, good luck tomorrow. All bad luck, and we'll see you after the game. Yeah,
nice in a bit, mate.
Right. Yeah. Do you know what? I just had to talk up because there was West Ham, but as a United fan, especially after Everton, there's not really any game that you can really be too confident about, is there?
Nah. And he's exactly right what he said. You don't know what Man United are going to turn up. Because it happened. We've beat all these teams, and then we go to Everton at home, 10 men, and lose 1-0. and then we go away to Palace and beat them 2-1. None of it really is making sense.
The games where you don't think we're going to have much of a chance, that's the ones that we seem to do better in, and the ones that we should stroll through, we have the ones. I mean, the only thing that is that Old Trafford this season we have been pretty good, but yeah, I guess it's just for some reason that last game. It's just that last game, man. That last game against Everton dented the confidence. But Cunha's back for this game.
But they are absolutely there for the taking, that team.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've watched the majority of their games. They are absolutely shocking. Terrible. They are so bad.
Set pieces as well.
If we can dominate, we'll get goals.
We're quite good at set pieces. Do you know how quietly we've gone on the set piece, Charles? Like, apparently, I think we might even be joint top of the set pieces.
Considering how it's been set pieces wise for the last 2 or 3 years, then
for the last 15 years, I'm telling you, it's been it felt like we just have corners for the sake of having corners, but now, but it's not just corners. I like it. We've got direct free kicks. It's got a bit of variation in there as well, which I like. And I think Bruno's just added that extra something as well. I know Bruno's been getting most of the assists from the set pieces, but the fact that we've got someone that can take it on the right and the left, I think is important, especially as you mentioned, when we're struggling to break teams down from open play, you kind of need that as well. But really tomorrow, I mean, what do you want to see? I know we didn't really go through a starting lineup, but what do you want to see different from the Crystal Palace game or from what you've seen recently?
I think Cunha's going to make the difference.
Yeah,
that player who can get on the ball and drive makes a big difference. In the first half, particularly against Palace, the amount of times we got the ball in good positions to press and go forwards and kick on, we would turn around and go backwards just to retain possession. And that changed in the second half. We were swarming, we was getting the ball and going forwards. So I don't know what the mindset was. I don't know whether Amorim was saying, look, keep the brakes on for the first 20 minutes, get a feel for it, and then start to go forward. But because we'd let them get on top, that didn't quite happen. So I'm hoping Amorim takes the leash off a little bit and says, look, these are there for the taking. Go and take them. Just press. High press, fast football. These will not be ready for it. They are so bad.
That's the thing. We have to take it to
Freddie Potts. If it's 2025 and Freddie Potts is your best player, your club's in big trouble. Big trouble.
Yeah, I just feel like, I mean, West Ham is one of them games as well. Because of where we live and stuff like that, there's always West Ham fans around you. So it's one that it's noisy. You just don't want to. You don't need if you don't get that win. But I feel like we should. The thing is, especially if you look at the games that are playing tonight, will be really key. That's the only thing that when we played last, there's been games where we haven't really been able to capitalize on that. So, do you know what I've seen also where we could push into second or we could push into fourth? I don't know. I'm not even up to the league table today, but with the games that are playing, I think Villa against Brighton and
it's so tight from third place downwards. It is so tight. So if we went on a little run, 4 or 5 game run.
Oh, if we could do that, if we can win those 4, then we're solidly in the top 4, really.
Yeah.
Because even Chelsea, I saw they're losing. I don't know what score is now, but they were losing when I saw earlier. It's only really Arsenal and even City looking wobbly.
They're looking wobbly, but I didn't realise they're quite close to Arsenal. That's come out of nowhere because Arsenal are way in front. I think it's 5 or 4 points. There's not much in it.
Yeah, so that's true.
And the thing is, from a City perspective, they're not really balling yet, but still winning games. If they click, start balling, they're the sort of team that can put 10, 12 games.
Yeah, especially if they get people like Rodri back, and it can.
Yeah, they can completely change it. So the league's not over like people probably thought it was. I would at this moment, I would probably City win it.
Really?
And I only say that because I think when City win it, everyone knows it's bit plastic.
Yeah, no, I hear what you mean. And there's no City fans.
It's humble pie a little bit because we should be where they are. Based on the investment, the management teams we've brought in, we should be where they are, and we're nowhere near them. So,
and they've got a young squad,
so it'll mean more. They've done it the right way, so it'll mean more.
Yeah, no, I hear that. And you would think they got a bit of longevity with them as well. They could consistently just be up there as well if they do win it. So I hear that, but I just don't know if I want to. City have won too many of the last 10 years. It's starting to be a bit of. I mean, I'm glad that. Well, not that Liverpool won it, but the fact that it's not 6, 7 in a row, which is just Mickey Mouse kind of league. So there's that, but
if anyone else, I mean, I'll take Chelsea, man. Chelsea would be my ideal team to win it.
Yeah.
Outside, like if possible, but I just don't see it, man. And City, they're just looking so vulnerable, though. I mean, if like you said, if you get people like Foden and Haaland on it, then potentially. But how long do you reckon it is until we can say that we're in that mix?
We've got a while, and we've got a while only because it's still difficult for me to commit to what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
I'm still not fully behind this. I still think it's on a knife edge, whether he stays or whether he goes.
Do you feel like that's almost every, because it seemed like, I mean, Everton was terrible in terms of how it happened, but do you feel like it's like every time that there's a negative defeat, is like the knives are out straight away? Like, this guy,
But the problem he's got is that some of the defeats that we've had have been directly due to his management style.
Yeah.
That Everton game, how we didn't change that back three, back five, whatever you want to call it, and kick players on. We had 5 players back or 3 players back, marking one guy.
Yeah.
And in the end, because he had used all his subs, it ended up being Euro that was the one that was pushed all the way up, who can only really go sideways or backwards. He couldn't play that killer ball in. So he sort of rolled his dice way too early to say, like, I'm going to commit to the shape. Yeah, I'm just still not certain whether this is going to work out.
Yeah, I feel like as an Amarin in kind of guy, I mean, I've never been like someone who wanted Amarin out, for instance. I feel like you can't really, there's nothing that you can say that this guy, they can't say the guarantee this is the man that's going to take us forward. We're still rolling on hope, I think. And there's that hope that with the changes that he has made this season, with the players like Cunha and Sesko and Mbumo, if he manages to get them playing on a regular basis, then he can build on it. And but yeah, right now it is just hope that we can go on some sort of run.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like this season so far, it hasn't been the worst. There are teams, because the thing is, when you look at the last 3 games or before the Palace game, Forest will win in, Tottenham will win in, and Everton, we were 11 against 10. Those are 3 teams that you think we should be getting 9 points from.
Yeah.
And you get frustrated with the fact that you haven't got 9 points. But then I also look at it and think, if we had got 9 points, we'd be 2 points behind Arsenal. So realistically, we're not looking at a title challenge team. We're looking at a team, we're not expecting it. I mean, if you look at the start of the season, we're expecting a team that will finish, 6th, 7th? Like, we're not expecting a team to finish even in the Champions League spots. Like, so
yeah,
if you're going to finish in 6th or 7th, you're going to be inconsistent. It's just the nature of it. You're going to have games where you're going on a winning run, but then you're going to have these freak results where you're not playing well. And I think that's going to happen throughout the season. And we could still potentially finish 6th and do that, like, is what I'm thinking. But
and he's got a tough job, because if he loses 4 games in a row, he's potentially going to get sacked, or people will be calling for it. If he wins 4 games in a row, he ain't guaranteed to be our 100% manager going forwards. Do you know what I mean? So it's hard to please people that expect so much.
Yeah.
But all I've been expecting is a bit of consistency in terms of the performance, not the results.
Yeah.
And we're not getting that yet. We're still out of nowhere just playing just god-awful football. And then all of a sudden we play really well. Then it's back to terrible football. So it's a really strange one.
Yeah, I feel like with Cunha being out and Sesko, I guess we're a little bit of inconsistency. Since that's kind of happened, we haven't been as dynamic in the attack. I feel like it's gone a bit stale in terms of how we've been attacking in these last few games.
Until we got Mount back.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
I think he made the difference. Yeah, he made the difference at the weekend.
Mount's got to start though, I think. Like, Mount's got to start. And then Mbumo and I mean, would you start Cunha then for this game, or would you keep him on the bench? You can start Zirkzee.
Who are we playing up top? What are you saying? Burma on the right?
Yeah, Burma on the right. Mount or Cunha. If you're playing Cunha, it's either Mount or Cunha in the 9, and the other one in the 10. Or you're playing Zirkzee or Mount. Like, so I think Mount's probably got to start.
Who on the left hand side?
I think Mount is got to be on the left.
And then Cunha up top.
That's what I'm thinking. It's either Cunha or Zirkzee. So it depends on whether you would want to give Cunha straight in or Zirkzee after his goal.
I think he goes with Zirkzee. I think he goes with Zirkzee.
Scored played 2 in a row for the first time in a while, getting his legs back in, be confident after his goal, and and then Cunha can just come off the bench. Don't need to
West Ham give you space.
Yeah.
And what Zirkzee works well with space because he's quite good with the ball at his feet.
Yeah. And then Cunha, when he can come on, I suppose, when they're like, it's a nice substitute to have anyway, like, because we haven't had,
And
we're
you
missing
know
a bit
what?
of that attacking.
Amarim's always hesitant to put players straight back in, isn't he?
Yeah, that's true.
So I think he'll hold him off.
Did you see Yora as well? Have you seen like his reaction to that game against Crystal Palace? He seemed a bit like he seemed well down after that game.
I don't know what was wrong with him though. In the first half, he was all over the place.
Yeah, I feel like it was after the penalty though, because before then I thought he played all right. No, wait, there was two things that happened. One was I think Ligt headed the ball and it bounced off him, and it went to Mateta for a 1-on-1, which I did actually think Yora's position was a bit weird when I was watching it. And then, but like it's a bit unlucky, like it's just bounced off of him. But then the penalty was terrible. I mean, he did make a good challenge though, I think, or good block, I think it was, to like I think Lamens might have saved it. But after that, maybe just head went down after like second half. He didn't start well at all. I think he came off after like 5 minutes into the second half or 10 minutes into the second half.
I think that was a good thing for him.
Yeah, he needed that.
He needs to be ruthless like that. If players ain't performing, get them off, and that should go for all of them.
Yeah, it's true. So Lamens obviously at the back. Would you start Mazraoui in this one then?
Yes.
Mazraoui, Ligt.
I thought he was really good when he come on.
Yeah, he did. Like, he's so much better at centre back than he is at right wing back. He's not a wing back, so I feel like he needs to start there. And then wing backs, you'd have. I thought Delo had his best game against Palace. I thought he played.
I thought he was really good. I'd have Delo left back and Ahmad right back.
Yeah.
Because they are there to be. Ahmad can just let him go. Just go.
Yeah, him and Mbeumo, they're starting to get a bit more of a connection. Although
Mbeumo, I think Somerville's still injured.
What's that? Somerville. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
But we ain't really got that threat on the left because Somerville's quite good on the ball.
It's true.
So we won't have that attacking threat on the left-hand side. So Ahmed should have a field day, hopefully.
And then obviously Bruno and Casemiro. Actually, do you think there's any chance that he might, like, especially game in a few days, do you think any chance Ugarte starts instead of Casemiro?
Nah, I think he's got to play Casemiro.
Yeah, just run him to the ground until like you have to get forced into it.
That's it. Even if you get the first 60 out of him. And get a 2-0.
But he played 90. It's like the first time he played 90 in a little while against Palace.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but I'm not sure if Ugarte even fit. Was he on the bench at the weekend? I don't think he was he?
I think he was, but he didn't come on. I think so. But yeah, I agree. Casemiro, Bruno, just play your best of the team. It's only one game for most of the week. Like, hasn't been loads of games, so it's not too taxing. And then, as we said up front, we're starting Zirkzee with Mount and Mbeumo behind him. I'm hoping for a better game for Mbeumo because he was a little bit quiet against Palace and against Everton.
He might be a bit tired, mate. He's been carrying the team for a bit, hasn't he?
He has,
from an attacking point of view. So he might just need a little bit of a.
You don't think he'll bench him, though, do you?
He won't bench him. Can't afford to bench him.
No, that's what I'm thinking as well. Okay, and then I mean, if we win that game, I think we're like in a real strong position now for where we can. I keep saying we can kick on, but we need to get a few wins on the bounce.
We've just got to put a run together. Yeah, we're still unbeaten for a bit though.
No, we lost against Everton.
No, I mean from a home perspective, I think we were unbeaten at home for a little bit. Oh no, Everton 1-0. But we was putting on a little run there, unbeaten for a bit.
It was good at home, man. Like it was since we won every game since Arsenal, and then obviously lost against Everton. But I'm hoping it's just a blip. That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping that we can just say that's a blip, and then it's like one defeat in like 9 or whatever it would be. So that would be ideal.
Yeah,
exactly. And then in terms of what's coming up next, I'm not sure if we're going to get a little prediction video out, but who's after West Ham? Or you look at how are you actually looking at it? Are you looking at look, there's these 3 games coming up, or are you literally like every game we could win or lose, so let me just take each game as it comes?
I don't even look at the fixture list. I wait for each game as it comes, man, because if I start looking like I did up until we lost to Everton, I was looking through games thinking if we win this, we're right up there with Arsenal, a couple of points behind them, and that all falls apart. Do you know what I mean? Because we should have beat Spurs, should have beat Forest. If you don't beat Everton at home with 10 men, if we win those games, we're right up there, and we didn't. So it's hard to look forward because you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah. Saka just scored to make it 2-0 Arsenal right at depth. Villa are beating Brighton. I was hoping hopefully Brighton can get a draw, but it's 4-3 Villa. Villa have been on form. That's the thing here. Villa have lost the first 5 games in the league or something like that, or didn't win a single game in their first 5, or maybe not even scored a goal in that first 5 as well. And now they're like in the top, they're third. Like that's how quick things can change when you put on the run of games. And then you got Palace beating Burnley, and they're like up there. Hopefully Burnley can do something. Forest are beating Wolves, which is a bit tough for Wolves. Leeds are beating Chelsea though 2-0.
Is it 2-0?
2-0 because Leeds. And if we manage to beat West Ham, we'll go level on points with Chelsea. So just goes to show just how quick things can turn around and things can change. So yeah, we do need to get this win. But yeah, overall, I say I think the only reason why I'm confident is because of Dell. Like he just yeah, I think I've got to be confident when it comes to playing.
No,
West Ham.
I'm confident because if you look how bad we've been, and we're still 8th, 7th, 6th, whatever we are, I can't remember. These guys are nearly bottom of the league, minus goal difference.
They are in the bottom 3 in the moment.
Yeah. So, do you know what I mean? If this is the sort of team that we literally have no excuse for not beating at home.
And we've got Wolves next as well. We have to win these next 2 games. I mean, but yeah, like I said, West Ham got to win first of all. But if we beat West Ham, beat Wolves, we'll move up that league. Because the good thing is, where you said, where is everything so compact and so tight together? They're all playing each other. And like Sunderland are playing Liverpool now, like everyone's playing each other, and they're up there. So knock a few wins together, and you can sneak up that league quite quickly. Yeah. But no, thanks for joining. We'll do a review probably on what day is the game on? Oh, wait, it's tomorrow, isn't it? So we'll do. I don't know what we're going to be able to do a review. If we can do one before the next game on Monday, probably. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. Probably get a prediction video out, but we try and keep banging it out. And PT, thanks for joining. Apologies about the old
2-0. 2-0. I'm going for 2-0.
2-0. Get your prediction in there. All right. Well, get your predictions into the chat. Let us know what your predictions are for the game. Let us know what your starting 11 would be, and also give us that like and hit that subscribe button. That'll be amazing.
Yeah.
So, but no, thanks for joining, and see you in the next one. Come on, United.